Which PCC is better, the Sholo Blackjack or the B&T GHM9? So let's compare these guns head to head. First, I want to talk about the blowback system.
The Sholo Blackjack used to use a detent delayed blowback system. However, it was proven to be unreliable. So Sholo actually changed their system and it is now a roll pin delayed blowback system.
This, like when I shot it the first time, felt so good. The recoil was so minimal. Comparing that to the B&T GHM9.
The B&T GHM9 uses a direct blowback system with a hydraulic buffer built into the bolt.
However, it is a little bit heavier, a little bit more recoil. Next, let's talk about the trigger. So on the Sholo Blackjack, they use a Hyperfire trigger. It is about a 2 to 3 pound trigger. I was very impressed with this gun and this trigger the first time I used it. I think it's the perfect weight trigger for this gun, and it's very crisp, very clean. I feel like I can just shoot really well, shoot really fast, and let's feel that if I put on fire. Oh, so nice, so nice. Now looking at the B&T GHM9, this is a heavier trigger. It's about a 4 to 5 pound trigger, so significantly heavier than the Sholo. I don't love it, especially when I'm shooting fast and a lot of rounds. My trigger finger will get tired and it'll start to slow down, and I feel that, and yeah, I don't love it, but it is not a terrible trigger. I would just probably replace that. But yeah, like I said, 4 to 5 pound trigger, and I mean, it is pretty, like you can feel the wall. Like you know where the wall is, so I love that about this trigger, but it is heavy. So one unique thing about the Blackjack is that it uses AK style features. So our safety selector right here is AK styled. Mag release right here, same thing. And one thing I don't like about that is it is not ambidextrous. So our safety is only on one side, it's not on the other. The mag release, obviously you can grab it, since it's styled after AK, you can grab it from either side. That's not a problem, but our bolt release is only on one side and our charging handle is only on one side. So that is a huge con for some people. I am not as familiar with the AK features, so in general, it took me some time to get used to them. And it does kind of suck that it's not ambidextrous. However, the B&T is fully ambidextrous. You have your safety on either side, your mag release on either side, your bolt release on either side, and the charging handle can actually be switched to either side, and very simply, I might add. So when we're talking about features, I prefer the B&T features better. Both of these guns to disassemble are fairly simple. So the Sholo Blackjack, very, very easy to do. It's a toolless disassembly. So you just, in the rear back here, you just push this, and that's literally it. So easy. Just make sure, like this does come off, so make sure you don't lose that and the spring doesn't come out. But yep, super easy to clean and maintain that. Go ahead and put it back together. If I can make sure there we go. Okay. And then the B&T, there's 3 different pins that you have to remove in order to take it apart. We've got one up here, one right here. Those 2 are for the lower receiver, and then we got one back here for like the stock and the rest of it. Release the mag first. Okay, so those 2 pins are out. Lower receiver comes off. And then I won't take it all the way apart, but I will show you this final pin back here, and then the stock comes off. I will say be careful with the springs that are right behind the stock, because that will fly out and there's just a lot of tension on those springs. So the first time I took it apart, they flew across the room. So be careful with that, but they're both simple. They don't require a lot of, it's not complicated. But yeah, both simple systems, simple to disassemble and easy. Now the real question I know all of you are thinking, what about the price? So the Blackjack, this is about $1,600 without the stock and about $1,700 with the stock. Not bad. It's really not bad at all, especially when we're comparing that to the B&T, because the B&T is about $1,700 to $1,800 without the stock. Okay, similar. However, this stock that we have on here is over $500. So a little bit more there. So which one is better? Well, it really, I think, depends on what you're going to be using the gun for. I think the B&T is a great rugged duty modular system. It is great for home defense, just a fun range toy. It can be even used, don't mind my dog. It does cost a little bit more than the Sholo.
In summary, the B&T is a proven and reliable platform that excels in duty use, home defense, and offers modularity to fit your specific needs. On the other hand, the Sholo is a strong contender for competition and recreational shooting. And as a newer product, it's constantly evolving. The company is making ongoing updates to refine and improve the system.
It is more enjoyable to shoot than the B&T, in my personal opinion. However, which one's more practical for what you're going to be using it for? You got to decide that. Let me know in the comments which one you would prefer and what you will be using it for. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.